Well, good morning, everyone. It's Deb Naylor with the Flying Stamper, and it is Monday, September 5th, 2022. Happy Labor Day to all of you. I'm here today to go over the Sweet Sunflowers Paper Pumpkin Kit, which was the kit from August of 2022. And I apologize that this video is so late. I was sick last month and I'm still kind of healing from it. So hopefully I won't be coughing or hacking too much, but I have my voice back and I wanted to get this done and out to those of you that were subscribers of mine last month. So the kit makes a total of 9 cards, 3 designs, absolutely a beautiful kit this month. Really, actually, my very favorite all-time kit since Paper Pumpkin started. And most of you know I've been a subscriber since day one. So let's take a look at the cards as they were designed. Here's one of them. One of the favorite parts of this kit to me is the envelopes. Oh my gosh, they are just stunning envelopes. The front is beautiful, the back is beautiful, the flap is beautiful. The kit goes together real easy. It's not a difficult kit. So there's one of them. And then here's another one. And then here is the third one. And again, these are as designed. And this one is decorated on the back too. Now I did do something a little different on this one. So this is a little Vellum Die, and it punches out of this little vellum holder. And I altered it slightly with the soft suede pad. I just pushed it down on the die, and it gave it a little different color. So I did alter a teeny tiny bit, just so it would pop a little bit more. But everything else is as designed for that particular card. Okay, let's talk about the kit ingredients a little bit. This was a fun month because we got 2 spots, the soft suede spot and the crushed curry spot. And I didn't have a crushed curry spot yet. I don't know if we've had one in the past and I had just given mine away or lost it. I kind of keep them all together. Or if we hadn't gotten one yet. So my tip on spots always is to use your paper snips and just cut the label off right there. And that way you have the end and it stays intact. And same with the soft suede. And then I like to mark mine on the back just so I can find the colors. And remember to store these guys upside down. They live best in the same kind of living you like, not too hot, not too cold. And I like to store mine in a paper pumpkin box. I just cut the lid off and then I just store them upside down. I actually have 2 boxes of these now. There's lots of ways to store those, but that's just how I like to do it. Some other tips that I might have are to do your sentiments while it's still in the label holder and then pull it out. That way you're not dealing with a real small piece. It's easier. It doesn't move around when you're stamping it. So, okay, so those are my tips on that. That tip really comes in handy when you're doing the sunflowers and you're trying to line it up, because the block is bigger than the sunflower, so it really makes it easier if it's in here and you can take a look at it through the block that way. All right, this stamp set is simply gorgeous. It's sunflower season, so it's very timely. The sentiments are nice. For one of a kind friend, hello, wishing you much happiness, and then thank you. And then, of course, the cute little bees. So a great kit, a great value for $25. We also got a free set of lattice, these gold lattice frames, and I took that and made it into a Christmas card using a bundle from the annual catalog, the little Scotty bundle. So those are really pretty. You can cut them up. There was an idea on the back of, let's see, something. Oh, yeah. Okay, so this was a flyer that was in our kit, and they showed how you could cut it up and really stretch that. So you can use different parts of it, kind of like we did in the kit. So go ahead and play with those. They're kind of fun. All right, let me see what else. I'm sorry about the phone ringing. It always likes to ring whenever I am doing a video. You've probably noticed that before. Okay, let's talk about the negatives. So you're going to have a negative for the labels. And so I just saved that and trimmed off the edges, and then I layered it on. And then this is one of the card bases. Now on this card base, I used this one here. And I just cut it in half, and then I mounted it, cut it down to 4 by 5 1/4, and I mounted it on a piece of soft suede cardstock. So that's the card base now. It was hard for me to cut these cards up because they're just so beautiful. But I did need to do that to show you some alternate ideas, and I know many of you really like to stretch your kits, so it helps with that. So this card base, isn't this gorgeous? I have one left because I wanted to show you what I did with it. And I ended up getting 5 projects out of it by cutting it and the envelope up. So I cut that. So here's one card that I did with that. And then I layered it on a Blackberry Bliss card base, and I lined it with some basic white cardstock. I added some Blackberry Bliss ribbon, and then this is from the kit, the little label there. Oh, and that has the coordinating envelope, so I'll put that over there. Okay, so then here's another one. Let's see. This is actually the envelope. So I cut the envelope up, and I used scissors. I actually took it apart very gently. I pulled this apart and this apart, and then I used scissors to cut the flap off. And then I opened this up and trimmed this off after I opened it up. And then I cut this down to 4 by 5 1/4, and I mounted it on some Mossy Meadow cardstock. Probably need to line that because it's a little bit dark. And that I punched out or die cut from one of the envelopes. I had that little guy left over. So there's another alternate. Here's another little alternate. This is the flap of the envelope. And then I just licked the flap of the envelope and laid it down on this cardstock. I left it open on this end so I'd have a little pocket. And I stuck these little Feed the Bees wildflower mix in here. And then it's on a crushed curry card base. All right, and then here's the front of the card. So that I altered. And again, that's on Blackberry Bliss. And I was going to put a greeting on here, but it's just so beautiful. The watercoloring look and the flowers, just so gorgeous. I decided, no, I'm just going to leave it plain. And I've got it plain on the inside so I can add a sentiment when I'm ready. So then I had one little tiny piece left. And it is from the envelope. So I just kind of rolled it. I had a little treat that I stuck inside of it. This is one of those Starburst little treats. And I'll just leave this with one of my tips when my husband and I are out having dinner or getting a glass of wine or whatever we're doing. I'll just add that to one of my little tips. Okay, so one project, so the card base and the envelope, and then I turned it into 5. All right, here's another one. And again, I just cut the card base in half and then added a couple of the labels and the little bees and some ribbon. And this is on Melon Mambo card base. Here's a couple more alternates. Again, I cut the card base in half. So that's this Mossy Meadow card base. And then I just remounted it on crushed curry. Okay, then I just played with the stamp set because it is gorgeous, and I just got some of my cardstock and inks out. So this is Melon Mambo, and this is the label from the kit. I just turned it over and stamped on the back. And then this is actually the back of one of the card bases. Let's see, which one is it? Yeah, it's this one right here. So it's this back right here. And so that's what gave it the kind of that watercolor look there. And then I just stamped the sunflower with the Melon Mambo and the crushed curry center and added some more little bees. I still have quite a few bees left too. I could play with those some more. Okay, this is another card, Melon Mambo and Balmy Blue. And again, just the sunflower stamp with Melon Mambo. And then I punched that or die cut that, some more little bees, and then that's one of the labels that was left over from the kit. And then a couple more little cuties. These are just these little, 3x3 kind of note cards. I had one of those left over, so I wanted to use it, and then I just stamped that on the corner there. Okay, so those are all my ideas for this month, but I do have a few more ideas. I want you to think about how beautiful this box is. What a gorgeous gift this would make for someone. So you could take the box and some of the cards, of course the envelopes. You probably get about, 12 cards in here maybe. And this would just make a really great gift for somebody that doesn't craft but likes to mail out cards. You could stamp different sentiments in there to make it very useful for someone. And just close it up. And you could take that envelope and put a 2 in front on it. Go this way too. I was just trying to cover the paper pumpkin. Anyway, just a gorgeous presentation if you want to think about that if you've got somebody, especially with a fall birthday. Okay, so all of my subscribers, I had advertised earlier before the subscription period ended that all of my subscribers would be going into a drawing and somebody was going to win the perfect pomegranate, it said. So what I decided, since I'm so late and I had a pretty good month, I ended up with a couple extras of these. So I'm actually going to give 2 away. So if you are one of my subscribers for August, you're in this little drawing here. And there are 31 of you in here. So I'm just going to randomly draw and see who wins these. And I'll get them out to you this week. All right, I'm mixing it up really, really good. All right, the first one goes to Gina. Congratulations, Gina. And I'll actually have an order for you later this week. So I'll get it to you with your order. All right, and let's see who's going to win the second one. And that's going to go to Teddy. All right, Teddy, I'm going to stick that in there for you. Congratulations, Teddy and Gina. So I will get those to you later this week. Now, I do want to tell you, I have 4 more of these to give away, and they are going to be given away at the Shelley's Card Class, which is my fundraiser in my sister's memory, towards the end of this month. So if you're registered for that, I'll be giving away 1 stamp set at each one of the sessions. And I have three in-person sessions. They are September 30th and October 1st, and then I have a virtual session I still have a little bit of room in each session, so if you're interested in more details, let me know. It's $25 for in-person or if you porch pickup, and $31 if I mail out. Okay, let's talk about September. So September is called Spooky Treats, and it is going to be 18 treat boxes, 3 designs, 6 of each. The thing that I'm most excited about with September is that it is going to include an Orchid Oasis ink spot. I don't have that ink spot, and I love my ink spots. They're so easy to travel with, and they work so nice with the Stamparatus, and sometimes the smaller sentiments are just easier to ink up with those spots. So I'm super excited about that. I like to give the treat boxes out to my grandkids and my cul-de-sac neighbors, and if I still have extras, then I make them up and give them out to servers, the latte stand gals, the post office workers. I just spread a little kindness around. Stampin' Up! Has already announced the kit themes for October and November, so we're actually going into holiday season. So September is Halloween, and October and November are going to be Christmas themed. 1 month is cards and 1 month is tags. And so be watching. I'll be posting more information on our Facebook group as well as on the blog. And you're also able to get information from Paper Pumpkin too directly on that. So be sure, if you'd like to get the September kit, to sign up by September 10th. And if you want to skip that month, be sure that you suspend by September 10th. All right, I hope everyone has a really great Labor Day, and thank you again for your patience while I was in my recovery. And I will talk to you again soon. Take care.